Hey guys, so we're painting the pumpkin village today. It's cleaning day for the lasers. There's three of them, and I have to clean all the grates and what they call the knives that hold the grate underneath the bed. So because they get so dirty, and I have to do it weekly. And so right now, while they're soaking in the tub, I want to paint the pumpkin village that came out yesterday morning. It has been like super duper popular. I knew this one was going to be a fun one, but I didn't know that it was going to be this fun. So I want to paint it for you guys. This is going to be pre-recorded though because they are soaking. I'm going to be running in and out, so there's going to be a little bit of editing where I'm like out and changing the grates, and because I just soak them and I had to change them out. There's not enough space to soak all three at the same time. So, with that said, I'd love to hear who got a pumpkin village, what colors you're planning on painting them, or if you're just going to follow along with the same colors that I'm using here. I will post in the comments or somewhere description or something what colors I used of mine. If you've been around for a while, I use the same 20 colors across the board. And so it's easy and hard at the same time. So using the same Christmas colors for the same spring colors can be super interesting on how you mix them up. But so again, I'll post them in the comments or in the description somewhere. This is not live, but I still would love interaction because I'll come in back after it gets posted and play with all of you guys. So here we go. Pumpkin Village is being painted. If you see some small editing, it's because I went and had to go change out the grates and switch them. So here we go, guys. Can't wait for this one. This one's going to be so fun. And guess what I did? I remember, let's see if this helps a little bit. I don't know if that will help enough. I did not forget this time like I did with the the subscription box this month. I forgot to turn off my Bluetooth, so my sound was in my headphones, and you couldn't hear me. And I was so bummed when I went to go edit that, and you could not hear me. Look at this; I'm shedding everywhere. I should probably put my hair up. So I didn't forget this time to turn off my Bluetooth so that you guys could hear me actually for reals, and we could paint together. Okay, let's start. In the labels, oh, I did that one blue. That one's going to be fun. Okay, so the pumpkins in the labels, I did, well, here's the labels. And I got a new printer because the other one died on me yesterday. So the coloring is going to be a little bit different than you're normally used to. Look how bright that is. So the pumpkin is green. I've got the small pumpkin green. I've got the medium size orange. And I've got the large one teal because if you're a trick or treater like me, like Halloween is my favorite, my absolute favorite. And I don't remember when it started, but there was a trend that started a couple years ago. Maybe a couple years ago. I still think the 90s is a couple years ago, but so maybe it was more like a decade ago. But they started putting teal pumpkins out for kids who have allergies or cannot have the sugary candies or whatever. So if people had a teal pumpkin on their porch, that meant that they had candies, or not candies, like toys, substitutes to the candies for children who, like my granddaughter, who's type 1 diabetic, um, could go to their house and still get a treat without it being filled with sugar or whatever. So that's what inspired the large pumpkin being teal. That and teal is one of my favorite colors. So we're going to go with that one. These ones you don't have to pay attention to which side. Still pay attention to the holes, but you don't have to be extra super careful like some of the gnomes where they're offset a little bit. These ones are not. So I didn't pull any of my colors down. Let's see. So I think I did the darker teal. No, I did the lighter teal. So this one is, let's pull this down. This one is, and it's all folk art. Excuse me. It's all folk art. It's all matte folk art. So this one is sky blue. So that's the color of the pumpkin. And then like the inside of the windows is Cascade. So this is the darker. So we've got sky blue, we've got Cascade, two greens. I have the lighter green is Forest Moss, and the true tone, actually, I didn't do that one. I did the darker one. So that one is olive green. So Forest Moss and olive green. I did orange for the leaves, and that one I have is Toasted Terracotta. Let's see, I did white, which is always vintage white in folk art. It's kind of like an off-white. Red is Christmas red. Let's see, what other colors do I have in there? Oh, the brown. The brown that I use is roasted pecan. And this is just for the teal pumpkin. I think I used all these same colors across the board. I do have a yellow on this pumpkin, the leaves. So that one is the, and I can never, I really, every time I say this, I think I'm going to Google it. Let's Google it right now. We're Googling how to pronounce it because I'm going to say it wrong. Ochre. Okay. So, okay. So remember that. It's like ogre, but with a K. So ochre. So it's yellow or ochre. That's the yellow that I use. It's like a deeper golden mustard yellow, which is like my favorite colors are fall. Fall and the colors of a peacock tail. You'll always see me wearing those types of clothing. So I think those are all, I'm just looking at the labels. I think those are all the colors that I used for the pumpkin. And then again, I'll keep a list, description or comments or somewhere, however this video shows up. So then I separate by color because I'll paint everything all at once instead of separating by each pumpkin. And I'll separate by color. So I have the stands as a brown. These leaves are orange. These ones I have red. So there's only 3. How did I get 4 in my hands? No, I have these labels wrong. That's how I got 4. So these ones are orange. These ones are red. This one, there should be 2. I'm missing one. Yellow. Am I missing one? I am missing one. Okay, and then all of the vines are the darker olive green. This is a mixture of the 2 teals. The flowers, I have red. Stairs, I have red. The door, these 2 pieces come apart, so you can paint them separately. The frame, I have the dark cascade, and the door, I have the stripes cascade, and the door is white. Oh, I'm missing a gray. So the gray for the ladder is just a steel gray, and that's all I have in gray, I believe. So the flower box is the cascade. The window frame is a cascade. Inside the window, I'll paint the lighter teal. Pumpkin is orange. The stem is green. Okay, next one. Frame, I have red, white, red, white, orange, red, and brown. So this will be a different, so this will be white and this will be brown. So we'll start with white. This pumpkin is the lighter teal, which is the sky blue. And this is red. These are teal, darker teal. This is a darker teal, white, and the pumpkin is green, is the lighter green, the forest moss. Okay, so I have all my colors separated. And I usually go, for me, I usually start with the least amount, which is the gray. And this one I have left over from painting. What was I painting? Oh, the door hangers. They're coming soon. I've got, I think, 3 of them painted so that I can make the cover photo that I have for my collections that you guys see. That's what was holding me up, was painting them. And then I had, and I needed to figure out how to package them, because that, you guys know, that's a big deal to me, is the packaging that you guys get. I don't just shrink wrap everything and send it off. I like to give you guys labels and color inspiration on the labels. And so that takes a minute because I pull everything into a program on my iPad. And the way the designs are done I kind of have to erase the lines and make it into like a coloring page and then color inside. So that takes quite a few hours just for one. So that's what was holding me up on the door hanger release. I got all of them colored for labels. I got 4 of them painted. This yellow's not going to come out. It doesn't want to come out. It's clogged. I got 4 of them painted. Where's my pokey thing? It's around here somewhere. There it is. It's hiding behind my water cup. I got 4 of them painted. I got the pictures taken. So now I just have to create the collection photo and then upload the listings. So that's where I'm at with the door hangers, hopefully by the end of the month. And I will have a variety of seasons to start out with because I know fall is approaching super fast and you guys are coming in hot for all the fall stuff. So I want to give you fall, some Christmas. I think there's a couple spring because bees. Everybody loves bees. Who doesn't love bees? See, what else did I do? There's a Hello Pumpkin one that you guys, if you're in my group, you probably saw. Oh, there's a summer one, some summer gnomes. I think I have in total, there will be, don't quote me, 16 to start with so that you guys will have a variety to pick from. So let's see what else. Do I only have this in the dark green? Let's do the vines. That was a lot. For those of you who still have kids in school, there they are. Scissors. Losing my mind. For those of you who still have kids in school, when do they go back? Mine start Monday. And I feel like that's super duper early. I didn't go back until like after Labor Day. And now mine are going back in the beginning of August. So my first thought was like, okay, when do they get out for summertime? It's still the same. They get out after Memorial Day. But, which I think is super cool, we went to open house on Friday, and I only have 2 left in school. The other 3 are adults. But I have a freshman starting this year, and he's in that disgruntled, I hate school phase. And so he's trying to wiggle his way out and doing online school, and I told him no. So when we went to the open house, they told him that the last 2 years for the charter school I have them in, he can pick a path. It can be career focused or technical focused. And since we have the automotive shop that he works summer times with Dad, he can pick the technical focused and work for Dad the last 2 years of high school. So he's super stoked now. Now he's like all excited to go back to school and finish out. Basically, that means he's only got 2 years left before he can come full time in the shop and get high school credits as well as get paid because we pay him. So he's so excited for that now. So that I was glad that a teacher, one of his 8th grade teachers, stopped him and talked about that because that kind of boosted his morale and staying in school and not wanting to do online school. So that I was so excited for. I'm glad that they're at least like adapting to something because I was raised by a teacher and I think that the school system is severely broken. Okay, what's next? Should we do the white? Because the white's going to take a second to dry and multiple coats. This one, so when you get the engraved pieces, I'll pull out the sponges that you guys get. Where's the camera? That you guys get in every order. I send one of these and a little paintbrush. And when you get the engraved pieces, this is the best sponge, not the magic erasers. This is the best sponge to do these and not get them inside. If you want them inside, go ahead and use the magic eraser, but then you're going to have, I think there's a tutorial somewhere in the group. I think it's in somebody's comments, and she was asking how to get coloring in the engraved pieces or not in. I can't remember. but I showed her. And so it's in the group, and I think it's buried in the comments somewhere. But what I do is I'll get some paint on it, just a little bit. I don't know, you can't tell because it's white. But then I'll dab, I need to get a paper towel out. I'll dab most of it off. Not that you can see that because that's white. But I'll dab most of it off, and then hopefully that's not too loud. And then lightly, like super duper light touch in the light coats. You see that? That's how I go over the engraved pieces. With the makeup sponge, dab most of the paint off, and have a very light hand. And then you'll have success with not getting in the engraved wordings, letters. This has got an engraved, the door handles engraved on it. So I'll go around the door handle for a minute and then come back over it. Light touch, guys, light touch. See? I swear, one of these days I'll be able to find the camera and it will focus. So I'll go back over this one. And if you see me or know me personally, you'll know that I'm not a very patient person. And so this takes time, and you have to go super light touch and come over multiple coats, even if it's a different color than white. It's not going to focus on me. Of course not. Maybe I can zoom in when I edit. But it takes time. And so you have to have patience with that. Otherwise, it's going to be messy and you're going to be mad that you got it in there. Trick, if you do get it in there, just fill your like a dry brush that does not have paint on it with water, and then just water it out, and you'll be able to get most of it out. Water's like your eraser with acrylics, at least on this. That's too much. And then you'll see I got some in the lines. I'm not too concerned about that because I'll go back in with my little pokey thing and then scrape through the lines so you'll be able to see the door. Just like this. And sometimes you have to be gentle with these too. Otherwise, your thing goes all over the place and it's a mess. And these, if you don't have them, I just get at the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2. And every time I go, I try to find them and get some because I use them not only for painting, but I use them on the laser to get little pieces out of the bigger boards. So they're like my scissors. I'll set them all over the shop and then I'm running around trying to find one. Can't find it. Live.
You trying like the bigger?
Sure. Thank you.
The regular one?
Mm-hmm. That was hubby. He's coming to feed me. Let's see if you guys can see that now. Maybe it'll be nice now. Nope. What can I put up there to get it to focus? First of all, it just does not want to focus. I tried, you guys. Okay, so there's white. We'll set that aside. This actually goes to the brown. Let's see what's next. Oh, this has white. So I did the chimney and the top. Wait a second. We can go to the red. Bottom of this one. Okay. What else am I missing? Inside of that's white. I think that's it. Okay, save that one for later. We'll actually set it over here. Let's go to red. That has red. Yeah. Okay, back to the magic erasers. I'm trying to find a firm one. I don't have any firm ones up there. The softer ones fall apart faster. Look at this, shedding everywhere. Okay. Ah. If you have more success than I do with the blue painter's tape, you can just fold it over, double sided up, and then use that for the little pieces. But since I added the sticky back to it, it doesn't stick very well for me. And so I just use my pokey thing for everything. It is like the most universal tool in my shop. do some touch-ups. My door open and we're on a main road. Hopefully you can't hear the cars ride by. Saturday morning. It's a pretty busy road right now for a Saturday morning. And then right behind me, like literally, I don't know, 50 feet, there's Union Pacific tracks. And then there's an intersection. So every time they drive by, they have to honk their horn. So you get this loud train who shakes my walls and then honks. When we sold our house a couple years ago, we stayed in the camper for like 9 months and we were right close to the tracks that again was next to an intersection. So we're in the camper with the train honking. My husband does not like trains anymore. Okay, so we've got all those pieces. I'm going to do these solid ones and then I'm going to go swap out my grate. That one is dark yellow. Nope, this one. And this door, where's the door? Inside. What else? Is that it? Okay. Scissors. What color is the door going to be? It's going to be brown. I'll use a brush on that one. Do you guys have plans for this weekend? Like, what are you going to do? Hang around the house? Paint? Quite a few of you joined the group this week. I'd love to hear what your projects are. Which ones you got from the store, which ones you can't wait to paint. If you're going to follow the color inspiration or if you like branch out on your own. Those are the ones I love to see because you guys are so creative. We have paper in there. We have lots of glitter in there. Okay, second coat, and then we got to go change out the grate. I'll use this side still. Yep. I'm going to get this one more. You don't have to worry too much about which window. It's this window. You can see how it's going to frame it. So I'll just mainly go for the inside. What I didn't think about before painting this was painting the whole thing. I probably should have done that. So now I have to pay attention when I come around that. It is the lighter teal though. So with that, I'm going to go change the grates and then we'll be back. Okay, one down, two to go. Let's do, oh, we're going to do this one next. The light. Let's do the pumpkins because I learned my lesson with that. With the light. Well, that was this one. That's this one. So that's light on the inside. Okay. This is the light one. It's the sky blue. And this bottle, it's a sad, sad bottle. Probably should replace that one. It squirts out like this. Or my fingers, it squirts out like this. Whoop. Two sides. Okay, the inside of this door is light. Oh. We're going to hope we don't mess this doorknob up. Oh, look at that. Now you can see the difference between the sponge and the makeup, the magic eraser and the sponge. Let's actually use the brush to go around this. I might be able to get around it. We'll see. Because again, you have the frame, where that frame that's going to go around it. So it doesn't have to be quite perfect. See? You'll never know. So I guess I don't need the brush. And this, just move things out of the way. It's falling apart. Okay, so the rest of it can go. Let's use this side. That side's falling apart, or it's split, or and there's a fire station right near us too. Trains, fire stations. All kinds of action around us. The green one, but we want to paint the green. Well, I mean, we could, because we just learned with this one, and this the inside of this one is light too. This is light. I have these windows. The inside is light blue. There it is. Let's see if I can find a brush small enough. Oh, this one might work. Not for these, but we can use this one on that. Is that the only light blue? Oh, where's my white door? That was a dark. Let's do this one really quick. Okay. Now this one is light blue. Oh, I need to get all the water off. This one was light blue. And I might be regretting my decision to make it two different colors, but we're going to find out. There's still too much water on my brush. So one of those things, it will never be perfect. It's okay though, because that's what crafting's all about, right? It's not about perfection. Don't get stuck in your head about perfection. That's what's going to stop you from having fun. And that is not what I want to have for you. Okay, one coat there. Where, oh, these guys. That blue just went all over the place on my palette over there because of the way it squirts out of the bottle. Okay. Let's do this one. You can do yellow on the inside of the windows. I think I tried when I was coloring them for the labels. I think I tried a lighter yellow. I think I decided to go with the blues just to be different. Where's the air compressor again? Let's see if I can get in here with this one. Okay. Let's finish up this guy. Which side? Okay, we'll let that one dry. Here's my little one. The little one is the green guy. Let's do him. This is a soft one. See how squishy that is? Okay. It's kind of hidden over here. Much better with the stiffer ones. The softer ones, they're less control over them. So you can see, like I can't go around the rounded edges as well as I can with the firmer ones. And I don't know how to tell you how to tell other than squeezing them. I don't recommend going in the store and opening all the boxes to squeeze them. That's the hard part. I got these ones on Amazon and they all came in the same box. Whoop. And so as I'm going along, and they've lasted me, you guys, I bought these, oh my gosh, last year. I'll have to go on my thing. Like I bought a whole bunch, $20. And that's how long I still have like a file folder box, like the old secretary's box. You guys remember those? I have full of them. Well, now I probably have a third left, and it's been a year. So it was totally worth it. And I would 100% buy them again when I run out. Maybe when you go through, you can find the softer ones and actually use those ones for actually cleaning instead of painting, because they kind of really suck. I really don't like the softer ones. Let's see, where's my little window? Hopefully we didn't. Not too bad. Okay. Wow. Okay, now let's do the last pumpkin is orange. And we have orange pieces. And then we'll do brown. Is that it? Those are the last colors. Let's find it. That one's a soft one. That one's a soft one. This one's firmer. See, I don't know if you can. This one's more softer. Like it just squeeze. It's just, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it just squeezes different, and they're so much softer. And these are definitely firmer, and I like the firmer ones. You see how much cleaner the firmer ones are to go around? Like, look, just look at the difference. Like, the firmer ones are more clean lines. Not that you can tell with that, but you can tell in the green how in the windows, like it squeezed over into the windows just because it was squishier. The stems are green. And this is how I get paint all over my fingers. And probably my face now too. All right, let's see. I'll get the blue off this one because I got the inside of that one is a darker green. Still too much water. Oh, And there's an airport up the street. Oh, what was that story? Richard Scary. Planes, trains, something. Okay, guys. Oh, brown. Last color. Is that a window? That one's has a frame. Yeah, that one's got a frame. I was paying too much attention to the window. I wasn't even paying attention to the doorknob. I think I picked brown for the stands to make it look more like it's dirt, because, pumpkin patch. Is that it? Is that it? Let's see. Fence. So we get most of the brown off of this, and then we can kind of dirty the fence a little bit. Let's see. Put some brown on the leaves. I'm going to do yellow on these ones. Literally just like, you don't want much paint on there at all. That's the thing about the magic erasers, is it soaks up the paint. Light hand. You can always put more on, but oh, that one's got a lot. That one's got a super lot. Okay. Hair again. Almost as bad as my dog shedding over here. No, I don't think I want to do that. Okay. I'm leaving this with the strokes so that it kind of replicates dirt a little even more. Let's see. Oh, we can put some yellow in these red flowers. Oh, we gotta paint the top of those brown. Let's get my little guy out. I think in the picture they're green though, huh? They are green. Oh well. I don't have a little tiny stripe one. We'll do yellow. Red. Let's do yellow. That's too much. You'll never know. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to look in the camera on my screen. I turn the brightness up. Let's see. No. Let's see. Okay. How do we want to shade or highlight this one? Let's kind of put these pieces together just a little bit to kind of get them out of my way. Oh, you were supposed to be red. Oh, well. You were supposed to have lighter bottom. Okay. Brown. Do we go brown? We went yellow on those ones. And the brown. What is it gonna go on this one? Okay. Let's go. Let's go brown. That's kind of dark, huh? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see. Never know if I'm in the camera or not. The outside. Let's pick up some of this. It's still wet. Okay, we'll give that one a second to dry. Just blue or the green. This one goes on here. What is, oh, this guy. This guy. This guy. Move on to that. It's too much. We're going to find out. I don't have a black pen thin enough. I'm debating on the stairs, you guys. They look too plain to me. You almost look. You need something, but I don't know what. I don't know. If I keep going, I might mess it up more. So we're going to leave it. Leave it alone. Okay, we'll be done with that guy. That guy just needs to be left alone. What one goes on the top of him? This goes on the top of him. Just like that. Did we put some brown? See, problems in my head. No, that dried up. Okay, there's that one. I'll just put them together in a second. Let's put him to the side for now. We'll do the green. We already have green on that brush. Oh, that was way too much. I just noticed that. My poor little chimney. Oh. Thank you. I just got my burrito delivered. This green just wants to be dark. We're going to go with it, I guess. Let's see some more over here. Wait for that one to dry. We'll come in at this one. I feel like I need more water. Oh, way too much. Screen's not liking me very much, but whatever. Or I just stuck my hand in that side. You guys. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. This one I'm missing a flower or a leaf on. Okay. Blue. No. Needs fence. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. Where's my thing? Okay, last one. Let's go here first. My colors are drying up. Must be a scratch. That's probably a scratch. Like, there's more hair. Okay. That's a lot of water. Oh. Let's go down here first. Oh, it's still wet. I really should break out the heat gun because I'm getting it all over the place. But whatever. See if I can get more of this. This one. Okay. We will figure these leaves out. There we go. I think that's it. Yep. Small, small, medium, large. Okay, guys. Let's put them together. I may cut out the extra leaf because that looks sad and probably confuse you guys. And that one I didn't even. Let's pop that one back up. Nope. Yeah, it totally needs the other leaf. Oop. I don't know. Okay. All right. There's the little guy. Isn't he so cute? There we go. Number 2. Ah. Okay, that's not working out how I want it to. There we go. Still did not work out how I wanted it to. There you go. All done. There they are. You guys, those are so stinking cute. So stinking cute. I love them. Okay, on to the next.